So yo, Hocus for Fifth from New York issued a drop your flag challenge, right? And I commend that man, you know what I'm saying? Cause he's doing it for a positive cause. Got nothing bad to say about him. Of course, you know what I'm saying? He's getting people are lashing out on him, you know what I'm saying? He's getting threats and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you got the real ones that's supporting him. You know what I'm saying? So we can get into this drop your flag challenge and why I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you my reasons of why I agree with this. Let's start with the acronyms of Crips and Bloods, right? CRIP stands for Community Revolution and Progress. And Blood stands for Brotherly Love Overcomes Our Destruction. Some deep and powerful meanings right there. You know what I'm saying? If you know the true significance behind this gang banging and why it started, you know what I'm saying, you will have a better understanding of why we do it, you know what I'm saying? And you won't look at the gangbangers like they're all bad people and they commit genocide and they play in the devil's playground and they all about evil. It's not all about that, you know what I'm saying? If you knew the true meaning of this and the definition of this and why it started and who it started for, you know what I'm saying, then you would really look at the gangbangers in a different light. Now, the Crips started more as a community protection group inspired by like the Black Panther parties and the Slossers, which were in Los Angeles. But over time, they shifted into a more violent, a more territorial gang structure because the leadership fractured and the gang expanded rapidly. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was joining the Crips, you know what I'm saying, back in 1969 and the early 70s. Everybody was joining them, you know what I'm saying? But they became more violent once the drugs come into play. And we already know who's planting the drugs in the community. We ain't got no boats, no planes, you know what I'm saying? So we already know who started that, you know what I'm saying? So that was a small piece of why this war got started. You had smaller gangs like the Pyrus that formed, you know what I'm saying, to fight against the violence and aggression that the Crips were out there doing, you know what I'm saying? And then later down the line, the Pyrus formed an alliance under the Bloods umbrella, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of people join these gangs for money, protection, and a sense of identity or belonging to something. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't hold their own. They can't stand on their 10 toes as a man. So a lot of people are in these gangs, you know what I'm saying? And they suckers, you know what I'm saying? So, but then over time, they start to get active. Once you involve yourself more into the street stuff, you know what I'm saying, and the criminal activities out there, you start to get active. It just grows on you, you know what I'm saying? So you have dudes like that. But both gangs, the Crips and the Bloods, started as a response to racial oppression, exclusion, and community breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? The real enemies, you know what I'm saying? The police, the government, you know what I'm saying? Systemic racism. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why the Bloods and the Crips started. You got people joining the Bloods and Crips, right? And they look at it as a fad because you got these fake rappers, for one, like Jim Jones, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying, that ain't never put no work in, ain't never been active in the front line, ain't never been to jail, you know what I'm saying, never been in them prison yards, stomped them yards, you know what I'm saying. You got Blood niggas who never fought a Crip nigga. You got Crip niggas who never fought a Blood nigga. You got Bloods and Crips who go up to prison and they turn Muslim or God body, you know what I mean, but then they come home and they claiming Blood and Crip again. You know what I'm saying? Those the ones I feel they should drop their flag. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that put blood, sweat, and tears into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I done got shot behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? I done went to prison. When I went to prison, I stood 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? In blood prisons, I was in Elmira. You know what I'm saying? Stood 10 toes down. Niggas pressed me, all that. You know what I mean? Stood 10 toes down. Nigga, I mean, my name was ringing bells up north. I wasn't one of them niggas that go up north and surrounded by blood niggas and be like, nah, fuck that. I'm dropping my flag. I'm not doing none of this shit. Nigga, I stood 10 toes. And I got niggas from the town that was up there with me and witnessed my reactions up there. You know what I'm saying? So Know what I mean? The people I think who should drop their flag is you got niggas that's been claiming this blood and Crip thing for 10, 15, 20 years and they ain't never did nothing. Niggas is nameless. Niggas ain't put no pain in, know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the blood and Crip thing is all about violence and putting in pain, know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You got some gang bangers that are like, that are investors, that gives back to the community, that go talk to the youth, you know what I'm saying? That go to school, high school, open up businesses and help the community, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that I respect, you know what I'm saying? And you got a bunch of gang bangers, man, that really be out here, that's been in it for a long time, but now they ready to give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days when this thing started, this blood and Crip thing started, it was for a powerful cause, you know what I'm saying? But right now, it's like a meaningless cause to join this thing, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but full of genocide, evil, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, it's the slave master's game, you know what I'm saying? It's just turning you against your own people right now, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas that join Bloods and Crips and see the opposite gang and automatically want to get at the nigga. Don't know the nigga from shit. Never know, like, if you have one simple conversation with a nigga, you'll like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if the nigga's blood or Crip, you'll like a nigga. Be like, oh damn, you start to realize y'all got the same similarities. Like, oh, this nigga just like me. But just because he have a rival flag on, you want to get at the nigga. It's the devil's playground, man. It's the white man's game to turn us against each other. You know what I'm saying? I learned that it ain't nothing but love right now. You know what I'm saying? I look at my fellow black brothers as a distant brother. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at these niggas like, oh, he's a blood nigga, fuck that nigga. I don't look at niggas like that. I look at it as a black man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with this drop your flag challenge, my nigga. For real. This shit ain't doing nothing but causing us to kill each other, man. We gotta wake up. It's been happening for 5 decades. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? I agree with this drop your flag challenge, especially if you ain't never put no work in, nigga. Like you just out here claiming this shit and you ain't did nothing. Drop your flag, nigga.
I'm giving them